This evening, first, fatal collision sparks urgent call for road safety. A tragic accident in Sheriff Street claims a life during National Road Safety Month. What investigators reveal about the crash and the ministry's plan to crack down on violations. Plus, pension scandal uncovered. Fake pension books disrupt the system, delaying old-age pension distributions. Learn about the new security measures and how this impacts over 70,000 pensioners. Also, trafficking allegations rock Georgetown. A security guard faces charges for facilitating the trafficking of 2 Venezuelan women for sexual exploitation. The latest on this shocking case and the court's decision on bail. And cocaine bust in quarantine. KANU uncovers over 8 pounds of cocaine hidden in a suitcase. A businessman is in custody as investigations continue. Finally, deadly clash in Haiti. State security forces and armed residents confront gang violence, leaving 28 alleged gang members dead in Port-au-Prince. Stay tuned for these stories and more coming up on Headline News Update. Welcome to this broadcast of Channel 2's Headline News Update for November 20th, 2024. I am Bibi Bacchus. Thank you for joining us. First up, the Ministry of Public Works has expressed profound sadness over the fatal accident in Sheriff Street that claimed the life of 42-year-old Carton Smart and left several others injured. Minister of Public Works, Bishop One Edgehill, extended heartfelt condolences to the grieving family and wished a speedy recovery to those injured. The incident occurred along the Lamahad-Dennis Street corridor, part of the upgraded Sheriff Mandela Road project, which includes safety features like traffic lights, pedestrian crossing, and marked lanes. Despite these improvements, preliminary investigations reveal several traffic violations contributed to the tragedy, including excessive speeding, disregard for traffic signs, overloaded vehicle, improper lane usage, and failure to yield to pedestrians. The ministry called for stricter adherence to traffic laws, particularly for operators of heavy vehicles, and emphasized the shared responsibility for road safety. Plans are on the way to collaborate with the Guyana Police Force to enhance traffic monitoring and impose stricter penalties. The incident is unfortunate as it coincides with National Road Safety Month and follows the World Day of Remembrance for Road Traffic Victims. Authorities urge citizens to honor these laws by committing to safer road practices. This tragedy serves as a potent reminder to all road users to practice responsible driving and help prevent future losses of life. A security guard was charged with trafficking 2 Venezuelan women for sexual exploitation and granted bail. More from Malcolm Carter.
A 37-year-old security guard, Herman Nicholas, was charged and placed on bail for 2 counts of trafficking in person when he appeared before the Georgetown Magistrates Court. Nicholas of Riselas East Coast Demerara appeared before Acting Chief Magistrate Faith Mudgutsi to answer the charges of facilitating the trafficking of 2 Venezuelan women, aged 19 and 21, for sexual exploitation. He pleaded not guilty to the charges and was placed on $500,000 and $250,000 for each charge. The women were allegedly coerced into providing sexual services to clients at the Red Dragon nightclub on Robb Street, Georgetown between August 19th and 22nd, 2024. Nicholas is also accused of collecting money from the clients for their services. The prosecution objected to bail, citing the seriousness of the offense and the young ages of the victims. However, the court was informed that no evidence had been presented to substantiate the charges against Nicholas. He was ordered to report to the Criminal Investigation Department every first and third Friday of the month. Nicholas will return to court for further proceedings on December 4th, 2024. Reporting for Headline News Update, Malcolm Carter.
Thanks, Malcolm. The Ministry of Human Services and Social Security has announced a delay in the distribution of all-age pension books following the discovery of unauthorized and fake pension books, which compromised the pension delivery system, prompting an immediate investigation by the Guyana Police Force. While the investigation is ongoing, the ministry has assured pensioners that the 2025 pension books, now featuring enhanced security measures, will be printed and distributed in December 2024. The new books aim to prevent tampering and falsification Additionally, 3,000 updated 2024 pension books with similar security features will be available starting November 25th for those who have yet to receive theirs. The ministry also encouraged pensioners to use the banking system, where pensions are deposited within the first 5 days of each month, eliminating the need for books. The number of pensioners has risen to over 70,000, prompting efforts to streamline the system while safeguarding its integrity. The ministry apologizes for any inconvenience caused and reiterated its commitment to improving accountability in pension delivery. A detailed schedule for the distribution of the 2025 books will be released through various media outlets. The ministry awaits the findings of the police investigation into the counterfeit books. Stick around when we return. Businessman arrested after cocaine found in false suitcase walls, and wanted murder suspect and accomplice shot and arrested in Region 9 police raid.
Furnishing your home or office has never been easier. Here at Kissoons, our inventory of locally made and imported furniture, offered at amazing prices, will leave you wanting more. From vinyl, floor rugs and carpets, bedroom, dining and living room sets, mattresses, pillows, office desk, chairs and filing cabinets, outdoor benches and tables. We have a piece of furniture for every room imaginable in your home or office. Check out our flagship store at Industrial Site Rijnveld or one of our branches in New Amsterdam, Port Morant, Riverton and Camp Street. Kissoons Furniture, furnishing homes for over 50 years.
Good girl forget things.
What's the problem, Granny? I want money for borrow for those surgery. I was dancing and I fall and fracture my hip.
If you need some quick money, you should check Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop.
Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop, Lot 238 South Road Border, Georgetown. Get jewelry made to order in just 72 hours. We also accept vehicles. Lender's, best rates, longest payback period.
Boys, I get through. Plus, I could dance again. Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop.
Hello, my fellow TikToker followers. Here's credit. And today, all we will be making Chinese noodles with peppies, chow mein, chicken fritters, and spice cake. For the noodles, all of these will be using peppies, black pepper, cashew,
Chinese sauce, soy sauce, garlic sauce, paprika, Chinese seasoning, chow mein seasoning, five spice, and all-purpose seasoning.
Next, this chicken that we marinate soak for all you don't know nothing with peppies, green seasoning, miracle seasoning,
Pepper sauce, chicken seasoning, paprika, garlic powder, dark seasoning, black pepper, onion powder, and ginger powder, and document plantain flour. And then this butter we make with this quick peas powder, and we
boil in high. We serve with peppies, barbecue sauce. Radical went to the supermarket and she proper buy up enough things. She feels she alone can cook, but she routine even wrong. He shaped like a guy in a map.
Peppies has a wide range of ingredients available at supermarkets nationwide. Peppies, we put the pep back into your kitchen.
Sneakily with a gift of sight from Modern Optical Services. Let our professional team examine and prescribe what's best for your eyes. Our smiles make fashionable faces. See us for a full line of optical services, including brand name and prescription eyewear. Modern Optical Services, 316 Middle Street, Georgetown. Telephone 226-1082.
The Guyana Elections Commission GECOM is currently conducting a national registration exercise. Who can register? Anyone who will be 14 years or older by December 31st, 2024 and is a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent, naturalization, or is a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more. Types of transactions. Anyone eligible for registration is required to visit the registration office responsible for his or her area of residence to apply for registration. Persons who are already registered could apply for a name change if they have changed their names since they were last registered. apply for corrections if there is incorrect information on their national ID cards. Persons who are desirous of conducting any of the above transactions must provide the relevant supporting documents. Persons who are already registered could request that their photographs be retaken if the quality of the photographs on their ID cards is unacceptable. Collect their new ID cards if they have not done so as yet. This registration exercise will end on November 29, 2024. For further information, please contact GCOM on the following hotline numbers: 225-027729, 226-6557, 223-9650, or visit the GCOM website at www.gcom.org.gy.
Welcome back. Officers of the Customs Anti-Narcotics Unit conducted a narcotics operation at the Eno Backtrack Service in Springlands, Quarantine, Berbice, uncovering 3.8 kilograms of cocaine hidden within the false walls of a black suitcase on Monday, November 18th. The operation led to the arrest of 44-year-old businessman Lennox Gowen, also known as Nunki, of Avocado Street, Rhineville, Georgetown. Gowen was taken into custody and transported to the Canoe headquarters, where tests confirmed the substance was cocaine and weighed over 8 pounds. Investigations into the case are ongoing. Police apprehended a murder suspect and an accomplice in Region 9 after a confrontation left both injured. Malcolm Carter has more details.
Police on Monday apprehended Cortland Jones, a wanted murder suspect, and his accomplice Rickford King during a raid along the Lethem-Kurupakari Trail, Region 9. Both men were shot during the encounter, but are reported to be in stable condition. According to a police statement, officers acting on intelligence tracked Jones and King near Piraro Village, Central Rupununi, around 12:30 p.m. The men were spotted riding a motorcycle and ignored police orders to stop, prompting a pursuit that ended with the suspects losing control of the vehicle. After failing, the duo allegedly advanced towards the police whirling choppers. During the confrontation, a police inspector sustained an injury to his arm. The police then discharged 2 rounds, hitting King in the lower left hip and Jones in the left thigh. Both suspects were taken into custody and transported to the Lethem Regional Hospital for treatment. Investigations into the incident and Jones' alleged crimes are ongoing. Reporting for Headline News Update, Malcolm Carter.
Thanks, Malcolm. The Ministry of Human Services and Social Security has extended its Learning Lab for persons with disabilities, offering a 5-day sustainable agriculture course for individuals in Region 2. Held at the Anna Regina State House Boardroom from November 11 to 15th of 2024, the course aimed to equip participants with valuable life skills. Approximately 18 individuals participated in the training, which covered key topics such as sustainable agriculture, plant care, seedling cultivation, and different farming techniques. Participants also visited a local nursery and had hands-on experience planting at a shade house. For more information or to register someone with a disability for future training, individuals can contact the ministry via the information on screen. Don't go away after the break. Violence against women in Kenya. Activists are pushing for more government protections. And Doctors Without Borders halts operation in Haiti's capital, citing police threats.
Good girl forget things.
What's the problem, Granny? I want money for borrow for those surgery. I was dancing and I fall and fracture my hip.
If you need some quick money, you should check Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop.
Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop, Lot 238 South Road Border, Georgetown. Get jewelry made to order in just 72 hours. We also accept vehicles. Lender's, best rates, longest payback period.
Boys, I get through. Plus, I could dance again. Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop.
Furnishing your home or office has never been easier. Here at Kissoon's, our inventory of locally made and imported furniture, offered at amazing prices, will leave you wanting more. From vinyl, floor rugs and carpets, bedroom, dining and living room sets, mattresses, pillows, office desk, chairs and filing cabinets, outdoor benches and tables. We have a piece of furniture for every room imaginable in your home or office. Check out our flagship store at Industrial Site Rhineveld or one of our branches in New Amsterdam, Port Morant, Riverton and Camp Street. Kissoon's Furniture, furnishing homes for over 50 years.
followers, he is credit. And today, all we will be making Chinese noodles with peppies, chow mein, chicken fritters, and spice cake. For the noodles, all these will be using peppies, black pepper, cashew,
Chinese sauce, soy sauce, garlic sauce, paprika, Chinese seasoning, chow mein seasoning, five spice, and all-purpose seasoning.
Next, this chicken that we marinated, soak for all you who don't know nothing with peppies, green seasoning, miracle seasoning,
Pepper sauce, chicken seasoning, paprika, garlic powder, jerk seasoning, black pepper, onion powder, and ginger powder, and document plantain flour, and then this butter we make with this quick piece powder, and we
boil in high. We serve with peppies, barbecue sauce. Radhika went to the supermarket and she proper buy up enough things. She feels she alone can cook, but she routine even wrong. He shaped like a guy in a map.
Peppies has a wide range of ingredients available at supermarkets nationwide. Peppies, we put the pep back into your kitchen.
Sneakily with a gift of sight from Modern Optical Services. Let our professional team examine and prescribe what's best for your eyes. Current smiles make fashionable faces. See us for a full line of optical services, including brand name and prescription eyewear. Modern Optical Services, 316 Mill Street, Georgetown, telephone 226-1082.
The Guyana Elections Commission GCOM is currently conducting a national registration exercise. Who can register? Anyone who will be 14 years or older by December 31st, 2024 and is a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent, naturalization, or is a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more. How to apply for registration? You must visit the GCOM registration office that is responsible for the registration of persons from your area of residence to apply for registration or name change or correction. You must be in possession of the following source documents as might be relevant: original birth certificate or valid Guyana passport for new registration, original marriage certificate and original birth certificate in the case of a name change by way of marriage, original deed poll and original birth certificate in the case of a name change by deed poll, original naturalization certificate and original birth certificate in the case of naturalization. This registration exercise will end on November 29th, 2024. For further information, please contact GCOM on the following hotline numbers: 225-027729, 226-6557, 223-9650, or visit the GCOM website at www.gcom.org.gy.
Welcome back. Now we take a look at what's happening in the region and around the world.
Good evening, I'm Malcolm Carter and welcome to tonight's regional and international news. In South America, Brazilian police arrested 5 individuals, including a former advisor to ex-President Jair Bolsonaro, over an alleged plot to assassinate President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva in 2022. The plot reportedly aimed to kill then-President-elect Lula, Vice President Geraldo Alckmin, and Supreme Court Justice Alexandre de Moraes. Among those detained is retired General Mario Fernandes, who held a high-ranking position in Bolsonaro's administration. The alleged conspirators, including military personnel, planned to attack using advanced military techniques and considered methods like poisoning or explosives. Bolsonaro, under investigation for related allegations, denies involvement. His son controversially downplayed the accusations on social media. Meanwhile, in the Caribbean, Doctors Without Borders, also known as Médecins Sans Frontières, has suspended operations in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, citing threats from local police and escalating insecurity. The organization accused authorities of stopping its vehicles and threatening staff with violence, including a November 11 attack on MSF ambulances, which resulted in 2 patients being killed. MSF stated it can no longer safely provide medical care in the gang-plagued capital, affecting thousands of vulnerable residents. The decision follows a surge in violence, with gangs, vigilantes, and even police targeting healthcare facilities. Haiti's instability has also disrupted international aid and transport, further isolating the country amidst its worsening humanitarian crisis. Staying with current events in Haiti, The Haitian National Police have reported that state security forces and armed residents killed 28 alleged gang members in the latest clashes in the capital city of Port-au-Prince. Al Jazeera's Teresa Bow reports.
Bodies lying on the streets of Port-au-Prince. It's alleged they are gang members who were set on fire by some residents. In Haiti, it's known as Boakale, an armed vigilante movement fighting against gangs who are trying to take full control of the capital, Port-au-Prince. Gangs already control 80% of the city. On Tuesday, members of the Vivan Sam gang tried to enter Pétionville, an upscale neighborhood that has been off limits until now. They were confronted by the people and the police.
It was 2 a.m. The gangs tried to invade and create chaos. We knew they would come, so we waited and captured them and killed them.
For now, the only official force fighting against the gangs is the Haitian National Police, with around 9,000 members overseeing a population of more than 10 million people. The United Nations has deployed a multinational security support mission, currently made up of around 400 police officers from Kenya. But the mission is struggling to get funds and more international support. Haiti has no elected government, and there have been no elections since 2016. A new interim prime minister was sworn in last week by the Transitional Presidential Council that is supposed to lead Haiti towards elections. But until that happens, hundreds of thousands have been displaced. They're desperate and afraid.
The members of the Transitional Council gang must leave so that a new government can take over. If they stay, we're all going to die.
Kenya and other members of the international community are pushing to transform the UN support mission into a full peacekeeping operation in an attempt to provide more support to the local security forces. But for now, there seems to be no immediate solution to Haiti's crisis, leaving millions vulnerable and in need. Teresa Bow, Al Jazeera.
And internationally, police in Kenya say 97 women have been killed in the past 3 months, some in the most violent ways. Al Jazeera's Catherine Soy reports.
Sarah Ndonge was 20 years old when she was stopped by her boyfriend in March. He fled the scene immediately after. Her mother says police have failed to find him.
I have suffered a lot. I have lost 2 children to murder. There is no one to help me. The police are taking me round in circles. I am not just seeking this for myself. If the killer is not found, he will kill again.
This is not an isolated case. Police in Kenya say 97 women have been killed in the last 3 months. Some of the killings are gruesome. We're in an area where several mutilated bodies of women were found in this disused quarry in July. Police arrested a suspect, but in a bizarre twist of events, he escaped from custody. Most recently, a woman's throat was slit, hands chopped off, her 12-year-old niece possibly raped, then strangled, her 20-year-old daughter stabbed. Government officials, including President William Ruto, say they're doing their best to keep women safe. But these survivors of domestic abuse want more than just talk.
Seeing the president just a week ago saying that he acknowledged that women are being murdered, but not acknowledging the word femicide, first is a bit problematic. Women are being killed in their homes, by their husbands, by their boyfriends, by their family members. It's in little cases that reflect on strangers.
In another part of Nairobi, Florence Care runs a safe house that hosts children who have been sexually assaulted. 60 girls are here. The youngest is only 7 years old. Care says she's frustrated about how long it takes to investigate and try their cases.
I'm a childhood survivor of sexual violence. I go out of my way to take care of children who have gone through sexual violence, who are the responsibility of the Kenyan government, who do little even to know that the children do exist. The moment they bring them on my gate, that is it. I cannot do this alone.
Back at Felicita's home, she fears that the man who killed her daughter could also harm her. Catherine Soy, Al Jazeera, Nairobi.
Thanks, Malcolm. This brings us to the end of the regional and global news coverage. Up next is the 3-day weather forecast. And that's CFTV2 Headline News for this Wednesday evening. As we take our leave, we invite you to follow us on Facebook and YouTube. You can tune in tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. for a rebroadcast and at 7 p.m. for more news. Until then, please take care of yourself and each other.